Welcome back, generals, to another Let's Fix Generals 0 hour to make the best game ever. Good, so let's continue here with the backport texture filter class. Okay, let's closely look that things are okay. So let's look at the description once more. This leaves wrappers for the filter functions in texture class to reduce the diff complexity. 0 hour, the TFC functions, texture filter class, are called like that. Additionally, unlike 0 hour version, TFC here doesn't use max texture stages. Max texture stages. Okay, let's see if it makes sense. This looks innocent. This looks innocent. That as well. Yeah, all this looks good to me here. Yeah, okay, but here we need to check. Cool. Okay, so it calls filter function with a mid-level count here. Okay. Let me take this guy here and put it into a notepad. Filter function. seems to be right. Where's this filter class? I don't see the filter class. Oh, there's more. No, it's just a header. Where's the filter class? Huh? I don't see where the filter class is. It's calling a filter here. Okay, how about we open this guy, backport texture filter class. Okay. Yeah. I think we can delete this guy here. We can also delete this one. You can also delete this branch here. Okay. Good. So. So we're looking for texture class constructor. Let's search for this line here. How about that? Generals. Okay, what is this calling? Oh, it's a constructor. I see. Okay, that looks correct to me. Set min filter, mark filter, filter type fast. MIP mapping, set MIP mapping, set MIP mapping. Let me compile this once. While we wait for the compilation, let's see if we can look at some pending things here. Let's see. Not sure this is a good idea. There's already debug log for normal logging and CSC debug log for detailed logging. The latter was added in 0-hour logs into memory and is only written out when mismatch happens, but also pretty far. Debug log. I don't know about his concern. Unclear to me why this is colliding. I guess I would have to check. Debug log. What is this here? Replace SDK requirements and make it Linux native. Something would happen anytime soon, but would love to see modern APIs used that can. Yeah, I don't know how this. I don't know how this discussion is useful in any way. I think it's already planned to do it, so. I'll just close it. Yeah, it doesn't bring any additional information or anything, so just close it. Okay. It's not too much, just a few things. Let me look into this one here. Okay, let's have a look at the commits once again. 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so. Yeah, making it a define, I think, makes sense. It also follows the naming convention with the uppercase of macros, so I guess it's fine for now. Yeah. In the future, this can be upgraded to const expr value. Yeah. Okay. Okay, well, before we continue looking here, let's get back to the backport because the compilation is finished here. Okay, so I want to see this guy here, please. There we go. Huh. There's no definition of this file function. Let me see. Aha. I see. Texture.h. Set mid mapping. Why is this not opening? Huh? There it is. Filter set mid mapping. Okay, so I think one problem here is hold on, actually. Ah, the CPP is added here. What about the header file though? the texture filter.h is not added to this CMake. It's missing in the CMake file. Okay, so if we open texture filter.cpp, then we open this one, yeah, okay. And then if we go to the header file, it's here, okay. And if we open filter, set mip mapping, which sets mipmap filter to mipmap. What about this one here though? Let me see this in 0 hour. It's the same, okay. I guess that's fair then. Okay, but the problem is, so a difference I see here is this check, this test and return is now gone. This is a functional. This is a functional difference. Is that okay? It is commented inside. Let me just ask, is that okay? This test and return is now gone. Is that okay? Okay, so this one looked okay. This one was okay. This one is also okay. And this one is also okay. Yeah, this one is okay. This is okay. Yeah, all these things are okay. What about this guy? Get reduction, filter apply. Okay, let me see this filter function. Apply. There we go. Let me see. Yeah, looks looks the same. Let me see where this is called. This is just trampolined or forwarded. Oh. Filter. So hold on. Texture get reduction. Ah, wrong function. Texture class apply. There we go. Oh, that's the wrong one. There we go. Okay, so this one calls this, and this is all the same. Is it the same? And yeah, and then inside here we have clamp. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, init filters. Let's see this guy. Oh, Xbox. Huh. If and def Xbox. Point, none, linear, point. Looks a bit different though. Oh, that's in 0 hour, I just realized. Hold on. Okay, that's in generals. So where's this called? Oh shit. Init filters. Get default caps. Yeah. 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 Linear points. Okay, maybe we should put this side by side to make it easier on us. Oof. Oof. Yeah. Well, my monitor is not large enough for this. Actually, it makes it harder to look at. Oh shit. Okay. I guess you just copy paste it to it. Yeah. It's probably fine. Yeah. Okay. So this is set default Mac filter. Yeah. Default min filter. Yeah. Default MIP filter. Default MIP. Yeah. This seems fine. MIP count. Okay, so I think this one looks good. Apart from this one is not clear. Yeah, but the other things look okay. Yeah, and this one has moved to here, right? Somewhere. Here. Right. Min filter, Mac filter, MIP, mapping, Min filter, set min filter. Yeah. Set mag filter. Yeah. Get u address, v address, set u address, set v address. That looks good. Okay, I think this file also looks fine. And this one is probably, for the most part, a copy of 0 hour with general specific things. Yeah. Texture filter.h. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. And this one is also fine. Yeah. Okay, looks like we have reviewed all of it. Yeah, we found two little things. So we will add this as comments. Submit review. Yeah, there we go. Good. Then I think we are done with this one for now. Okay, let's look at the fix level 1 warnings. Just reviewing here. Flood the repository with PRs and all things depend on each other and get stuck in an infinity. It's like a DDoS attack. We flood the repository with PRs and all things depend on each other and get stuck in infinity. I'm not sure if I can follow. I think the split of the commits is fine, whether or not it's in single pull request. I think that doesn't matter much. At least not for me. I can understand though that Filivier will have troubles with building up this change for decoupling or uniting generals and 0 hour codes. That is a Hercules task. So, yeah, that's not pretty. But yeah, I mean, he's on the cutting edge right now because we still make a lot of other build-up fixes. We should probably reserve at some point, we should probably reserve a time slot where we add nothing while your effort is in progress. I am not sure when this time is, but hopefully soon. Good. So this change, we looked through and said that it's okay, right? Let me check this guy here. Let me hold on. Let's go to main branch. And let's go to disable these guys. Configure. Then we go here, reload. Good. Let's rebuild this one. Yeah. Let's wait a moment. What is this here? The AI does not invest adequately in its economy, leading to insufficient income. Yeah, it's minor. Good. Good. So we are looking for this guy. Let me see. It's just used as a float. Well, is it though? Integer times that. What kind of warning does this produce? Pop-up player info. Pop-up player info. .cpp. Operator deprecated. Ah, I see. Between enumerations and floating point types. The warning is this means you could still does this mean you could still use an integer here without the warning? The warning is warning deprecated between enumerations and floating point types. Does this mean you could still use an integer here without the warning? Yeah, because if the integer does not produce a warning, then perhaps it's better to use integer here instead of float, just to really make sure that it's no. Oh, the diff is outdated. Hell no. Jesus Christ. What happened? Huh. Make sure to replicate it on generals with the same strange spacing. On general with the same strange spacing then. To reduce white space difference, please. Okay, apart from that, it seems to be fine. What about this one? Static cast size t. Yeah, then integer. Let's see. Moving declaration within the loop is not compatible. Moving declaration. Moving? What? Moving declaration. This comment is not necessary. The diff is outdated. Oh, boy. Nah, that's bad. Why is the diff outdated? This looks good to me, yeah. Size T. What is this here? Specific barrel to use. So that's a long, I guess. Huh? Huh. It's an integer. That doesn't make sense here. Specific barrel to use is an integer. Is int. Casts that to size 10. Three, 5. Yeah. Okay, other than that, it looks fine. Okay. I'm not a fan of the static casting here. I think a C cast would have been perfectly fine here for these guys. But okay, it's a C++ way of doing it. It is not wrong. But it just makes it so much harder to read, in my opinion. Yeah. But okay. This looks fairly safe, I would say. Remove indentation for preprocessor. Again. Remove fix after add compile. Let's copy. Well, remove fix after compile. Complete constructors causing. Is this comment helpful? Incomplete copy constructors causing uninitialized variable warnings. Incomplete copy constructor. Remove this comment because it gives no useful info until same here. This is a good note though. This copy is not implemented. Yeah. Huh. I'm surprised that this override compiled, because override is a keyword. So I wouldn't have been surprised if this was conflicting with the name. Yeah. Good. Next. Remove, I will just write again. Remove the well, I just added to this one here. Hold on. Unresolve. The leading zeros should still be deleted. There is no reason for a 4-byte value to be written with more than 8 digits, because it can never have 9 hex digits. Can never represent 9 hex digits. I would not mind using ccast here for readability, and less. What am I using? Ccasts here for readability and less width taken. Ccasts are generally fine for numbers. Okay, what about this one? Okay, here removes the whole thing because it's unused. Oh wow, you removed a lot here. Int arc cos. Yeah, if it's unused, then just get rid of this bullshit. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, cool. Oof. Now here he uses ccast when this one would actually be not okay. With pointers, I would say always use C++ cast, static cast, reinterpret cast, because that makes a difference. Yeah. Use static casts for these. I guess it's fair. Just cast the ones that need it. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I guess it's fair. Maybe it looks a bit more unholy now. Yeah. What is this? Right. Yeah, that looks good. By the way, I think I did a mistake when reviewing. Now when I think about it and I see the register thingy, I wonder if I correctly reviewed the this one here. I made a comment in there a time ago and I forgot about it, where I pointed out that the volatile shouldn't be on the SCD atomic, right? Okay, he fixed that. Yeah, okay, good. Added volatile to prevent reordering of critical sections of inline. Yeah. Yeah. He could have marked this as fix, not as info. That's okay. Okay. Good. Then, yeah. Then I think we can submit this review. Let me see once more if my review suggestions are any good. The warning is that, does this mean you could still use integer here without the warning? Please make sure to replicate it on generals with the same strange spacing. Yep, I think that will be my review. Otherwise, looks fine. Yeah. I'm especially happy about the trick CPP, where, yeah, thousands of warnings are spammed and it slows down compilation quite a bit. Yeah. Good. I'm happy with this. Yeah. Good. Joint failed. Game has detected a mismatch. This means the multiplayer game has lost synchronization data between the players. First time seeing the screen in 0 hour. I don't know what to say about this. I remember this crash from Thyme. We had the same thing there. Would need to check Thyme history to see if we did anything other than commenting it out. Actually, let me see. State machine CPP. State machine CPP. File tree. Oh boy. source, game, common, state machine CPP. View history. Let me open Visual Studio 2022, Thime. What did he say? State machine, check for transitions. Check for transitions. Check for transitions. Probably written like this. There we go. Ah, okay. Thime. Fixed. Yeah. Okay, let me go to the issue section. I think we need to add backport bit flags where applicable. Milestones. I don't think doing everything is wise. I don't think doing everything is wise. Sarja is buggy. Last thing we need is new bugs. I don't think doing everything is wise. What does that mean? I would also prefer small reviews. The advantage of small chunks is that you can tick off certain areas and no longer worry about it moving forward. So removing duplicates, tools, and some dead codes looks very reasonable right now. But be aware, we still need to wait for W3D view before knowing all dependencies for sure. I filled a PR and can't work for 2 days. Maybe we can cherry pick. Maybe we can move pieces of your work into a duplicate pull and get that done while you keep working on more into a duplicate pull and get that done while you keep working on your main main work branch. I've reviewed a whole. I've reviewed a bunch. I've reviewed a bunch of things today and the last days. I will keep reviewing next days. The pull requests section is so big because there are many changes that we do not yet want to merge. happens because people jump at interesting things and not this boring build up that we do right now. I am done for today. I will keep reviewing tomorrow. The focus. Hold on. Did we? Before I take a break, I wanted to copy Thompson's notes here. Thompson's 26. I'm just putting his words here because in the chat it will be long forgotten in a day. But here in the task, we keep it safe. Oh. There we go. A bit more destructive, but must be taken step is to change bit fields to bit fields to bit flags, where 0 did that. I wonder if there's a middle ground, make a bit field, mimic calls, okay. Get a cleaner diff without the need to the current regression check. Okay, so this one is here. This one is here. Thompson's, I added comments to texture filter thingy. I will continue reviewing tomorrow. Top priority is everything in everything in this milestone. Let me ask here. Any other opinions on this? Actually, I want to check debug log. Let me close this one. Debug log. Debug log. But this doesn't do anything. Debug logging. Where's this debug log function? I don't understand. Let me ask, not sure. I do not understand. Aren't these different logs? Or are these colliding? Can you explain? I don't understand the relation between this guy and the other one. It looks like it's just an addition. I don't understand. Debug.h. Debug.h. Here. Debug log. I don't understand why this. Yeah, I don't understand this concern or rate. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, good. So I'm done. Yep. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you enjoyed. I wish you a great day or night. Until next time. Goodbye.